Welcome, grade 7 students. For this quarter 3, week 1, our topic is multimedia resources. After completing this lesson, you should be able to use correct and appropriate multimedia resources when orally giving information, instructions, making explanations, and narrating events in personal or factual recounts. Are you familiar in these different resources? Have you used those materials? So now, let us have this topic about multimedia. The word multimedia comes from the two Latin words multi, several, many, and media, middle. This tells us that multimedia involves materials on the internet or in your class presentations. It involves several forms of communication to connect, that is, to be in the middle of the sender and receiver. Moreover, multimedia is a broad term for combining multiple media formats. Text plus audio plus image plus animation plus video equals multimedia. Now, let's discuss the different multimedia resources. First one is text materials. Text is still a primary way to transmit information. It is the simplest and oldest resource. Text takes us back to how the internet started as a means of sending written messages back and forth between communicators. This resource can be used in writing instructions, making announcements, giving information, narrating events, and many more. Common applications of this resource are MS Word and PDF. Here are the examples of the icon that can you see on text. We have the MS Word and the PDF. Now, let's move on to the next one, the PowerPoint slides. It is a presentation program developed by Microsoft. PowerPoint is often used to create business presentation, but can also be used for educational or informal purposes. The presentations are comprised of slides which may contain texts, images, and other media such as audio clips and video. This resource is best to use in giving information, instructions, making explanations, and narrating events. Here are the example of the PowerPoint presentation. Number 3, we have photographs and other still images. Illustrations are perhaps the oldest form of media. Historically, Johannes Gutenberg's printing press in the 1400s enabled mass distribution of multimedia works containing both text and images. Simply take a photograph of your subject and present it as you orally giving information, instructions, explanation, and narration. It is possible that you used text as caption of the image. Here are some examples of photographs. The next one is the audio files. Your website or presentation can add sound from a musical background to a spoken explanation. By including audio files, simply record information and instructions, explanations, narrations using your smartphone and play it. Here are some types of audio files. Next one, we have video presentations. Video presents moving pictures and typically combines images and sounds for a compelling multimedia experience. Videos can include texts as well, which often appears as captioning, spoken words, or texts in an image. With your camera, phone, simply record a video as you orally give information, instructions, explanation, or narration. You can start making your video by using either digital camera, a video tape recorder, mobile phone, or even your webcam. All videos that can you see in YouTube are all video presentations. Number 6. GIFs and other form of animation. GIF, an abbreviation for graphics interchange format, are small files that present a single image or rapidly display sequence of few images to give the appearance of motion. This is an example of GIF. We have the common file types of multimedia resources. And this is the usability of multimedia resources. Here is a simple guide before you use and select a media resource to be used in the class presentation. Simply ask yourself the following questions. Number 1. What is my task? What is the purpose of doing so? Number 2. What media resource is applicable to use? Do I know how to apply such resource in my presentation? Number 4. Will I be understood if I use this particular resource? Number 5. Is this resource accessible during preparation and during presentation? If you can answer all those questions, then you are ready to use multimedia resources. Now, let's try this. For this learning task 1, read the following sentences and then identify what resources you will use in the particular situation. It is text, audio, video, or PowerPoint slides. Number 1. If you were just simply asked to write a narration of your most unforgettable experience, what resource would you likely to use? Number 2 question. What multimedia resource allows you to combine the use of texts, images, and other media such as audio clips and videos? Number 3. What multimedia resource is best to use if you were tasked to explain gravity through a demonstration? Number 4. If you were asked to listen for the new song of your favorite singer, what resource will you use? Number 5. You were asked by your teacher to present your ways of cooking adobo through vlogging. What resource will you use? Okay? Now, let's move to learning task number 2. Write true if the statement is correct and false if it is incorrect. All questions are about the multimedia resources. Number 1. Multimedia comes only in a single format, making its use exclusive and practical. Number 2, even without the aid of multimedia, an explanation about a certain subject can be still lively and animated. Number 3, PowerPoint slides is a presentation program developed by Microscope. Number 4, GIF stands for Graph, Fix, Interchange, Figure. Number 5, animation can also give information and instructions. Number 6, common applications of this text resource are MS Word and PDF. Number 7, one file type of audio is MP3. Number 8, multimedia is a broad term for combining multimedia formats. Number 9, video presents moving pictures and typically combines images and sound for compelling multimedia experience. And last one, number 10, the word multimedia comes from the two Latin words multi, several, many, and media, middle. Okay, so that's all for this today topic. Good luck and God bless.